y'all, it's time. It has been a long day, but a good one. I hope yours was too. And I'm already thinking about tomorrow because I know I need to hit the ground running. So I want to make sure that I have a really good breakfast to get the day started, so that I have my energy, that I feel full, and I can do what I need to do. Hopefully my kids are asleep, and while they're doing what they need to do, I'm going to get my breakfast ready for tomorrow. I'm actually going to make some baked oatmeal because sometimes I just don't want to spend the time in the morning to put it together. I know it takes no time to make oatmeal in the microwave, but I just don't even want to do that. A lot of people like to do overnight oats, but I'm just really not a fan. I don't like the texture. I just want that, cooked oats taste. So I found this recipe on Cookie and Cake that I really like. I've made it a few times. I've made it with peaches before. This time I'm going to make it with blackberries that I got at the grocery store this evening. The rest of the ingredients are things that I've already had at home. Their recipe on the site is really cool. It is really adaptable to whatever you have and whatever your preferences are. And I love recipes like that. So I'm going to show you how I make my little blackberry baked oatmeal. And what I really love about it is that it makes me feel like I'm having dessert for breakfast because it's kind of like a crisp. So I'll just show you. Let me show you what I got going on here. I got my greased square baking pan. Look at these blackberries. They look great. I'm going to taste one. Look at them. They're big and juicy and dark. Sweet. Then I got my oats, 2 cups. Then I have a little mix here that has some wheat germ for extra fiber, 2 tablespoons for our 2 cups of oats. I have 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So I'll put those in. I'm just going to use my whisk. I'm going to do this really easy and simple. Okay. I'm using my whisk, but I'm also going to use my spatula because I just really want to make sure everything is nice and mixed up. Let no spices be left behind. Alright. Susan saying, look at that. Ooh, smelling good already. Alright, let me get my dry ingredients, my wet ingredients together. Okay, now we're going to do our wet ingredients. So we're going to use 1 3/4 cup of your preferred milk. I'm using almond. I have 3 tablespoons of butter. You can use coconut oil or whatever your preferred fat is. I'm using 2 eggs. Again, you can use flaxseed or egg replacer, whatever you prefer. And I'm using 1/3 cup of honey. You could use agave or brown sugar or maple syrup. And then I'm going to also add some vanilla flavoring to it. So I'm going to add those ingredients together. Okay, so I'm just going to whisk all those together. Actually, I'm only going to put about half of the butter in there. Recipe said to put the other half kind of towards the end. So I'm going to do that. Okay, once you've mixed everything together, it kind of looks like that. The next step is to line the bottom of your pan with your berries. Look at that. Next, I'm going to put the oats on top. Look at that. It already looks and definitely smells delicious. Forgot to tell you that I saved some of the berries so I can put them on top. Next, you're going to just evenly, pour your liquid mixture over. And then that's how that looks. Just kind of like oatmeal does just before you cook it, right? Now I'm going to put my berries on top. See what I did there? Put the berries on top. Next, I'm going to drizzle a little butter, the last of the butter, and maybe about 1 tablespoon of just sugar over it. The recipe calls for like a brown sugar, turbinado sugar, something like that. I don't have them. I'm just going to use what I have. I'm just going to use just a sprinkle of white sugar. so it can give it a nice little crisp and add a little sweetness to those berries that are on top. All right, you see that? So now I'm about to put that in my 375-degree oven and bake that about 42 to 45 minutes. Look at this. I just took this out of the oven. It was sizzling just a minute ago. Look at that. It almost looks like cobbler. I wish you could smell it. I'm so excited about having this for breakfast tomorrow. I mean, really. I'm probably going to have this with some kind of breakfast protein, like an egg or yogurt or, I don't know, maybe some chicken sausage. I'll see how I feel. Okay, it's still pretty late, but I'm excited because I'm off to a good start for tomorrow. I'm going to have a really good breakfast. I'm excited about my baked oatmeal. It smells amazing. And what I love most of all is that it is a hearty and wholesome breakfast that's really going to keep me satisfied. The flavors are great. I know that I'm getting my fiber from the wheat germ, plus the oatmeal, plus the blackberries. I'm getting lots of great antioxidants like vitamin C and antioxidants, which are both rich, anthocyanins, which is a phytonutrient that can be found in blackberries. I've used Georgia honey, so that always makes me happy when I'm using locally sourced ingredients. Most of the stuff is stuff I had at home already. Most of the ingredients, except for the blackberries, which actually I got at the store for $1 per 6-ounce container. So not mad at that. And I know I'm going to be full. I know I'm going to be satisfied. I know fiber is super important to me. So I'm glad I'm getting plenty of that tomorrow. Of course, I'll be sure to drink plenty of water. I'll probably have my oatmeal with some kind of breakfast protein, either a boiled egg or yogurt or maybe a chicken sausage patty. I don't know. I'll see how I feel in the morning. Probably an egg, I'm thinking, or yogurt. So I'm super excited about that. It's going to be great. The kids are not really big fans of oatmeal. That's fine. At least there's more than me. So I might have this probably at least 2 times or 3 times this week. I might put the rest in the freezer to have next week when I don't feel like, making a whole big breakfast. It's already done. So I hope that you enjoyed that. Yeah, let me know. Thanks.